Good evening. It's Norma Cowie here. They weren't going to let me live stream, so that was a bit of a rush. For those of you that were waiting back in the old, where I was, I'm back here, whole new. Marion, if you see this, I saw you, and I'm just going to put something in the chat here. I'm just asking them to type in your request and give me, whoops, three numbers between 1 and 22. I have no idea why I wasn't allowed to live stream, so I did it very, very quickly. But anyway, I guess they don't want me to live stream, so and my picture is really murky. Maybe it's my whatever. I don't know. Anyway, if anybody's out there and they want a mental mind treatment, I do have a couple already waiting in my book. But if you're there, I am on live now. We're here. I'll put this all away. I had to quickly grab everything and reconstruct myself. Hang on a minute. We're still taking a bit. Hi, Karen. We're going to get there. I tell you, it's been a kind of a crazy little few moments. But anyway, I've got a couple of mental mind treatments to do for a few people, myself included, actually, but we'll get back to that. Hopefully, this was interesting. I've never had saying no live stream, go back out, do everything, and comes back in and says, yes, you can live stream. Now, I don't know what that's about. Hopefully no freezing, because I went and took my computer to a computer man and had a new hard drive put in, and now I don't know how to make things print. I can't find where most of my stuff is kept. Oh, yeah, from one headache to another. But that's part of the course, so we're all okay there. So my first mind-to-mind treatment is going to be for our dear friend Kayla, who is going through all sorts of things. So I have, she just sort of told me where she was at. So what I'm looking for here, the screen wasn't freezing. They just didn't let me on. I'm glad you went out, Marion, and came back. Thank you, and greetings to you, too. It's been a fun night, I'll tell you. Anyway, Kayla is very tired right now. She's got all sorts of things happening. So my thought for her today was to be relaxed and refreshed. I picked the numbers 9, 12, and 21. 9 says basically the answer is inside. 12 is the acceptance, and 21 is the rebalancing of that. So just do a treatment for that. I know there is one power and there is one essence, and I know I can speak my word for Kayla in knowing that the energy of letting go in order to be relaxed and refreshed each day as you encounter the journey that you're on. We know that the journey that you're on has trial. And within those trials, everything becomes really it's a strain. I can feel the strain of it, not only the tired with dealing with everything. And I just let yourself know that you're in loving hands, to know that everything is in its right place, that you're moving through this period of time waiting for the surgery that you're waiting for, but that is with ease, and it is with the way that it is going for however it is going. So that is the acceptance, and the bringing into balance is faith. The recognition of knowing that you're connected, and you know that the energies know what you need and how to work with them, and they will be there. I give thanks in the knowing for Kayla that there is strength, there is purpose, there is awareness, and there is an element of moving through and all the things that there is to move through. And so I say, and so it is. I also have been doing regular treatments on Monday nights for Mango. So as I tuned in with her to today, I got the numbers 3, 12, and 10. 3 is the Empress, which is love. 12 is, again, 12, the second time of 12, is acceptance. That is acceptance, basically, the hangman, accepting things as they are. And 10 is being like the hub of the wheel as you move forward. And that's what I feel here, is that there is movement forward to the future. There is a loving of self and accepting that a level that still needs to go on for her to really feel, you might say, on top of the world. And so I'm just going to do a treatment this way, knowing that there is one power and one loving energy that's out there, whatever name that you call it. The name is not as important as you knowing that that force exists. I know that that love is there, and I know that you're reaching towards it. And so now is the step of accepting that you are loved and that life works for you. And in that moment of that you can become like the hub of the wheel, creating what it is that you want to have show up in your world. There is love, there is light, there is ease, there is brightness, there is all things went every which way. I give thanks of knowing of this, that Mengu is moving forward, that things are opening, and there is this acceptance that she has the power within her, knowing the love is there from the divine being, whatever you want to call that, and that she can move forward with ease and grace. And for this, I am incredibly grateful. And I release this by saying, and so it is. Amen. Okay, Karen M. Us are now Karens. She's got 21, 11, and 15. Okay, so what we're looking at here, which is where I had up earlier for Kayla, 21 is the world. It's where we have perfect balance and the awareness of it and the beingness. It's like we know that we have it. We have it. It's all there. And with the 11, it says the need is to make the decision because there's fear here of your power. 15 is the devil symbol, which is emotion and rules. And also I see that as the fear that you have of the power that you're becoming aware that you have, that we all have. The power to create, the power to be aware of so many levels and so many things. And so we're going to go into treatment for that. Knowing that there is one power and one essence, I speak my word for Karen. And as I speak my word for Karen, there is a putting aside the fear of the personal power that comes when you are aware of your decisions and your ability to create. For that is what the 11 gives you. To realize you make the decisions, and in making those decisions, you set your path in certain ways that go in different directions. And it is the knowingness that when you are connected to the force and to the power that is there, that whatever decisions that you make are for your highest good, for your highest being, for your highest awareness. I know there is one power and one essence, and you know that as well. So it's a matter sometimes of surrendering our own our own egos, our own fears, our own awareness by being aware of them, by being aware that our fears can be manifested, that we are loved beyond measure. And because we're loved beyond measure, we are able to balance our world in such a way that we shine, we create. And when things are not quite as we want them, we look inside and see where our belief system has got a little wonky. Because sometimes it does, because we're human. We are in a place, sometimes our fears of other people that get put to us. And the key is just to be strong in the sense of your own direction, of who you are, where you're going, and where all is being. There is love, there is light, there is ease, and there is grace, and there is that awareness. And I just want to say, Karen, that you know, and in the knowingness, there is a one. So let's just move into the whole element of this. I've given you power and releasing fear, releasing a sense of, do I have the right? Do I have the knowledge? Do I have anything that puts into a fear base? Has nothing to do with you on your journey to create and to be at one with all that there is. I give thanks in the knowing that Karen is perfectly clear on that and be able to give away in the direction that there is. For those of you that have come on, Marion came in later and Kayla mentioned that I was all ready to go. And then when I went to go, they just said, no live streaming. So I pulled out and quickly put everything in again. I was quick. And this time they let me on. Now, the other thing is I did go and get my computer fixed, which we should not have freezing at all in my car. And that we better not. But in doing so, I'm disconnected from a whole pile of other things. One of my favorite programs don't have